Hi everyone, and welcome back to Halal in 30. I'm your host Fahad, and today I'm going to make something that my mouth is watering talking about it. Something kids love, adults, everyone loves it. Burgers. So what I'm making today is I'm making pretzel burger, pretzel cheeseburger. As I mentioned in my previous episodes that I'll be taking on signature items from other restaurants. So here, Wendy's, I'm coming for you. I'm attacking your pretzel burger. So let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. Okay, so these are my ingredients. It's a very simple recipe. We have some tomatoes, red onions, black pepper, jalapeno peppers. These are pickled. You can also use fresh if you can't find any pickled. Mushrooms, these are canned mushrooms. You can use fresh as well, but I like using the canned mushrooms. They're a little more softer. Sea salt, spicy mayo. The recipe for this mayo, if you're on the computer watching this, is on the screen. If you're on a mobile phone or a tablet, look under my description and there's a recipe for spicy mayo. Lettuce, jack cheddar cheese. You can use any kind of cheese. I love jack cheddar, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. Pretzel bun and ground beef. Right here, this is 80-20. I want a little bit more fat because it's a little more juicy. You can use 90-10 or however fat you like. But remember, if you ever cook on a grill, try to have more fat. So try to keep it at 70-30 or 75-25 or 80-20 because on a grill, if you have a little bit more fat in your meat, it won't be dry. So here we go. These are ingredients, and what we need to do is I'm going to just go ahead and form the patty. What you want to do is you do not want to mess with the meat too much. So here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and flat it out a little bit. I'm going to keep it nice and a little thick. Usually I try to take my bun and see how much, because it's going to shrink a little bit. So I think this is good enough. I'm going to go ahead and put this right here. And let's get cooking. Okay, I'm going to be making this burger in a griddle. You can use a griddle, you can cook it in a pan, you can sear in the pan. But since I have this griddle, it's flat surface, I'm going to go ahead and use it. So it's greased up a little bit, but because there's a lot of fat in the burger patty, I'm not gonna go ahead and put any more oil in it. All right. Once we put the meat on it, now I'm gonna go ahead and season a little bit of kosher salt, a little bit of salt, black pepper. I'm not gonna season it much, and you might ask why I'm keeping it pretty plain simple. It's number one, I am copying Wendy's recipe, and second, I am gonna kick it up a notch, but I have a spicy mayo and also some grilled jalapenos, mushrooms to go with it. So don't worry, you'll get more than enough flavor. We're gonna go ahead and let this cook, probably a couple minutes on each side, and it'll be all ready to go. So while this is going, we're also gonna cook our veggies. So for that, we're gonna put a little bit of oil in the same pan on the side. We're gonna take our onion, take our mushrooms, and the jalapenos. Whew, that smells pretty good. All right. So while the burger is cooking on the one side, we're gonna have the veggies going on the other side. And we're also going to season the veggies a little bit as well. A little bit of salt.
and a little bit of black pepper. That's all. You don't need anything else. Whew, the pepper is getting me. All right. Add a little bit more oil so we get it nice and toasted. Okay. I think just when it's about 4 to 5 minutes, let's go ahead and flip it. Whew, that's perfect. That's perfect. Usually when you're cooking a burger or patty, you never want to push down on it, especially on a grill. But since we're cooking on a pan, even if you push it down a little bit, it's not bad because even though you're going to lose some juice, but since it's cooking in the pan, it's going to suck it all back in. So let's cook it, let it cook on the other side. But while it's cooking on the other side, we're going to go ahead and put cheese on it. And before we put cheese, we're going to go ahead and take our veggies. We're going to go ahead and actually move our patty to this side, and we're going to go ahead and move the veggies here just so you get all the juices from the patty into this. Onions and mushrooms and jalapeno, they're going to suck up all that juice from the patty. Alright. I think it's ready to go, so what we're going to do is we're going to take some of these veggies, put it right on top. Just like that. We're gonna, again, put some salt, some black peppers, and then we're gonna take our cheese and put it right on top. Many of you probably asked, how do the restaurants, they get the cheese melted perfectly? So here's the trick I'm about to show you. All you need is a cover for this pan and 2 ice cubes. Drop the ice cube, cover the top, and let the magic begin. That ice is going to create some humidity, and it's gonna, with that steam, it's gonna melt the cheese perfectly. All right, let's lift it up. Voila, look at that. Completely melted. The patty is ready. My bun is toasted. I'm gonna go ahead and get the top toasted on the same pan a little bit. And let's assemble this burger. All right, so while the burger is getting ready, let's go ahead and start assembling it. So we're gonna put just the bottom part. We're gonna take some spicy mayo. Again, the recipe is on the screen. If it's not on the screen, that's because you're watching it on a mobile phone or tablet. Just look in the description, and I have put the recipes there. I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple of teaspoons, put a good amount because you're gonna get that spiciness. And I'm gonna go ahead, the tomatoes, and here it comes. Look at this. Woo! Look at that cheese melted perfectly. All right, I go ahead and put out lettuce. And there we go. We're all set. Pretzel burger. Alright everyone, thanks for watching the video. If you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe. Thumbs up. See you next time, and I'm gonna go ahead and dig in. Oh my god. Alright. The only way to eat the burger, just go for it. Mmm. Mmm. Awesome. The spicy from mayo, and the meat is perfectly cooked. You can't get any better than this.